America the beautiful, God once shed his grace on thee. Patriot's dream, for those who love mercy more than life, our Father's feet tread a thoroughfare of freedom for you and me. Our nation, once blessed by God, has now rejected the mighty works of his hands. The kind of works that if done in Tyre and Sidon, if done in Sodom, they would have repented long ago. This America, at its founding, was 98% Protestant, but now the two are chasing our 10,000. What happened? How did America go from honoring God, ordering our laws around God's word, and building a society around the family and church, to cutting off kids' testicles, to celebrating sodomy in the streets, to killing over 60 million babies? We, the church, are responsible for losing our nation. We lost it because we showed them how to rebel against God first. Our pastors ignored their qualifications remaining in the pulpit while their kids ran from the faith. We had women in the pulpit long before the Air Force allowed women into fighter jets. We kicked children out of adult worship services long before abortion was legal. We taught the world how to compromise and ignore the Bible verses that make us squirm. To make matters worse, we sold our kids to Caesar for a lake house and fine dining. We rejected the patriarchy and God's design for husband and wife. We believed the lies of feminism. We buckled under the state's tyranny. We have been incubating in a petri dish of impotent, modern worship that longs for an insecure relationship with her boyfriend. Our strip mall churches are catering to religious consumerism. Come as you are, unrepentant sin and all. Like grape juice and communion, our gospel has no kick. The American church really is gay.
Are you asking me out on a date?
Effeminate.
The Bible appears more to whisper when it comes to sexual sin.
Shallow.
I said, I want the African American 7.
And full of cowardly leaders.
Are we going to keep bickering over secondary issues?
America desperately needs to return to the Father. Either we fall on the rock and are broken, or we fall on the ground and are crushed under that rock. To fall on top of the rock and be broken is exactly the condition in which God brings reformation and revival. So which way is it, prodigal America? Are you coming home to the Father? Join us this Reformation Day in Fort Worth, Texas, October 31st through November 2nd at Will Rogers Event Center, just days before our presidential election. And join with the thousands of us for the blessing of gathering together with God's people and celebrating God's goodness with beer and psalms. Hear from speakers such as Dr. James White, Pastor Toby Sumter, Pastor Doug Wilson, Dr. George Grant, Gaben Knox, Steve Dace, and more. Don't forget our Business Makers Conference, Jumpy Castles for the kiddos, after parties, single events, the Pastor's Luncheon, the Business Leaders Luncheon, and many more surprises coming. America has squandered her inheritance far too long. It's time she repents and returns home to her Father. Fight, Laugh, Feast presents Prodigal America.